as a teacher, as a subject matter expert, as a trusted business advisor, perhaps even a thought leader when it comes to anything and everything that's relevant to how this particular buyer persona from a company in this geographic region of a company roughly this size in a particular industry navigates all of their IT infrastructure decision making when it comes to the biggest goals and challenges that at some point lead to a purchase decision around co-location, cloud, and managed IT. And the better job you do at understanding and empathizing and changing all of your content and all of your educational events to focus on getting in early and often with the right people in the right places at the right time, and most of all in the right context, the more you will successfully transform your legacy client-facing team members, especially in sales and marketing, into the kind of experts that your prospects and clients actually want to spend time with. And in the self-driven buyer's journey, where there may be as many as 28 touch points between complete stranger and purchase decision, the better job you can do with your educational resources, with your email marketing, and most of all, with your educational events. So you insert yourself into your prospects' workforce redevelopment, professional development, learning and development strategy, so that the most important buyer personas are excited about spending time with client-facing members of your team because they're learning so much from them. And that is the key unlock to finding qualified prospects that are relevant to a company in co-location, cloud services, and managed IT. Is we have to know a very tight definition of who the company is. We have to know an even tighter definition of who the most important stakeholders are in that company and what they care about. And then going forward, we need to create amazingly helpful educational resources and educational events that allow ourselves to insert ourselves into the consideration set over and over and over again throughout the buyer's journey. And when we do this really well, you'll know it's working because you start to see the initial person that registers to download your ebook, that subscribes to your newsletter, that signs up for your webinar, that registers to attend your breakfast seminar. You start to notice that when you prompt them that, hey, when it comes to co-location and cloud services and managed IT, it truly takes a village. There's typically stakeholders involved from infrastructure, operations, compliance, finance, cybersecurity. So with that in mind, who else would benefit from reading this? Who else should watch this? Who else should attend this event? And when your messaging, when your value, when your client centricity is really, really resonating, you start to notice that multiple stakeholders from the same company are registering. Like you look down at your lead registration confirmations, where you got this, maybe it's coming in an email, maybe you're looking at your CRM, you're like, wow, it's really interesting. 5, 6, 7 people from the same company are signed up to attend our lunch and learn next week. That's awesome. They're talking about us. And when 4 or 5 of those 7 people actually attend and they're really, really enjoying and interacting with your team and getting a lot of value, not only are you educating and building trust individually, you're solving one of the biggest possible challenges that frustrates so many account executives in sales development. You are driving alignment across multiple stakeholders from the same company, which is a really, really important part of account-based marketing. So the better job you can do with taking all of that into account, the better job you're going to do as a co-location, cloud services, and managed IT solutions provider that wants to find qualified prospects. Because we don't just want qualified prospects, we want qualified prospects that are going to turn into our amazing future clients that are with us for life. So that's how I would address how a co-location, cloud services, and managed IT solutions provider can find qualified prospects. If you're getting good value from this week's Data Center Go-to-Market Sales and Marketing Q&A show, make sure that you hit the like button to help spread the word. So what do we got up next? What's our next question for this week?